Welcome into your latest edition of Bulldog Blitz, everyone. We're back here at the LA Tech practice fields as the Bulldogs go through their second week of fall camp. And while the defensive line has garnered a lot of praise in the offseason so far, the second and third levels of this defense are also asserting their presence early on. The linebacker room this year will have LSU transfer Kobe Fields back on the field after sitting out last year, and that gives the second line of defense another on-field leader and, more importantly, a playmaker that attacks the ball every time it's snapped.
Well, my teammates voted me captain, and I appreciate that from them. So as far as I'm trying to be like a coach on and off the field, but as far as a player and be the voice for the players and help us lead games so we can win and come out on top like we did sometimes last year. I fought a lot of personal battles because, you know, this is the thing I love. And when they take away something that you love, you kind of almost look at it, because before you would take it for granted. And now, like, I'm very fortunate enough to come out here every day and be able to be on this grass with my teammates and be able to go out and make plays on Saturdays.
You know, like, it takes what it takes, and you can't cheat winning. Greatness has a price, so we talk about those things all the time, and those kids are believing it. We've made a lot of progress, but we've got miles and miles to go before we can say we're a good defense. We're doing all the things that we need to do to get there. We've just got to continue stacking days.
In the secondary, though, a few roles are going to shift with no Willie Roberts in the back end this year, but with incoming big-time transfers like Pig Cage and B.J. Blake, coupled with the development of a few returners like Cedric Woods coming off his best statistical year. The mentality of this unit is not to point fingers from last year's performance. The objective this year is to use camp to sharpen their blade and put the results on the field in week one.
I feel like the biggest thing from last year is, you know, we're a closer knit group. And, you know, that's going to go a long way. You know, last year, you know, we lost a lot of one-possession football games. And I feel like part of that was because, you know, guys, we would fall out with each other when things would get tight. And I feel like the biggest thing this year, guys are going to stick together in those tough times, and we're going to pull out wins this year.
Ultimately now, like, there's a carrot that's dangling at the end of this thing. So all spring ball, we're working towards something, but the spring game don't matter. So what we talked about the whole spring is you can't lose in spring ball. All you can do is win or learn. So now that we've made it through spring, now there's a carrot that's August 31st, that when we get to August 31st, we've got to be as good as anybody in the country.